Salut à tous et à toutes, c'est Chicamaro 9200. Attention, ne criez pas, je sais que j'ai été en retard, c'est un peu normal. Examen. Alors attendez vite fait une seconde en fait. Bon voilà. Donc je disais, oui, en retard, franchement désolé. Donc on va essayer de finir cet épisode 4 dans cette vidéo, hein. Je pense que ça va être bon. Donc bien sûr j'ai relu mon sujet par rapport à cet épisode 4, je veux pas vous faire perdre de temps, il faut aller assez rapidement parce que aujourd'hui même, dans 2 jours, 3, sort le dernier épisode de Retour vers le futur et j'aimerais bien qu'on le commence le jour même. Donc c'est pour ça, ne créez pas la tricherie, hein. C'est juste que voilà, je veux pas vous faire perdre du temps, comme d'habitude. Donc c'est parti, donc je me rappelle que on devait aller parler à Trixie. Where is Trixie? Ah, voilà. Vous vous souvenez sans doute pourquoi elle est pas contente.
Trixie?
I'll do it! I'll make that blue-nosed bitty-eater heart out!
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But we
up...
gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlourmaid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Ok, bon. Ce qui est sûr c'est qu'on a déjà le diamant, je l'avais pris avant, il y a 2 vidéos. Donc ça c'est sûr. Bah on va aller au labo d'Emmett hein, pour essayer de choper cet album photo. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Let's go. Yeah.
I'm back.
And I'm busy. Make yourself at home, though.
Ok, vous inquiétez pas, c'est ce que je vais faire. Emmett est un cochon, ça me fait rire. Pourquoi? Qu'est-ce que je dois faire? Bah ça doit être ça.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
Bof, souris pas dessus.
You look a little... constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Intensely
Okay.
focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Emmett en bébé. Tiens, ça va bien me faire rire ça. C'est parti.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea.
Oh,
She's got a
génial.
better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Et ça c'est fait. Ça nous en fait 2. Donc que dois-je faire Ah oui, donc si je me souviens bien quand j'avais lu un peu les aides on va dire, je prenne le truc d'huile, mais je sais que je l'avais déjà pris avant. Donc ça c'est fait. Et je crois qu'il faut le balancer sur Emmett. Si j'en souviens bien. Je vais pas vous faire perdre du temps, hein, je vous le répète. Donc, par contre, il y a des chutes de framerate. Je le dis bien à l'américaine. Allez hop.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
Oh, comment c'est
What
pas...
the heck?
Pas bien fait.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
Mhm.
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Amazing.
What
Amazing.
was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
C'est génial.
Hey, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Donc. Ok. On va voir ce que c'est.
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
On a qu'à le prendre.
What the hell is that?
What?
Oh, la technique.
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Putain, là t'as rendu mon gars. Donc, sur ce, on sort. Ok, on va tout faire.
What?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Quoi?
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Non.
Emmett, no.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me.
Non,
Right
non,
now.
non, 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 non.
Oh, right.
Ne fais pas ça.
Right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
Fuck. Bon. Je vais le laisser sortir, j'espère. Voilà. Il habite dans un champ. N'importe quoi. What you know, pump it up. Pump it up. What you know. Alors. Oh, je l'ai pas vu ça. Paradis glace.
That volcano looks a lot like the one I did for my 7th grade science fair.
Des cavernes.
Furs donated by Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause. They're stuck tight in this tar.
Et bah, utilisons le goudron. Enfin, le goudron, n'importe quoi. Le spray. Pourquoi je pensais à goudron? Je suis fou.
It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, where the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
Maintenant.
Let's slip out of those furs, shall we?
Et voilà. Yeah, it's so good. Bon bah maintenant, je crois qu'on a tout. On va parler à Traxy. Traxy. Putain, ça rame, je sais pas pourquoi. Ça m'énerve quand ça fait ça.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo.
Eh, je suis pas petit.
Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the
Non.
puss?
Non, non.
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo
Yes.
album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Quoi? J'ai pas tout? Attends, j'ai la fourrure. J'ai le diamant. J'ai même l'album photo. What the fuck? Mais...
I brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Faut lui donner un
Let's
par un,
see.
je crois.
Gee, he's not bad looking. in an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo. How about the furs and the diamond?
I'll get him to you.
Je les ai. Et ça craint ça, de lui donner un par un, ça j'aime. Mauvais point, mauvais point. Hop.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work. Now bring me that diamond, and we'll be in business.
C'est une connaisseuse pour faire rompre les gens. Hop là. Hop.
Voila.
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up, and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
Great.
D'accord. Ouais, vraiment, excusez-moi. Désolé, 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 désolé. Je hais les retours Windows. C'est de la merde. C'est de la putain de merde de merde. Ah fuck, 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 fuck. Bon, c'est bon. Que dois-je faire maintenant? Objectif. Alors. Ah oui. Oui, 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 oui. J'ai un pote qui en a parlé. On va foutre le spray sur la voiture. Donc je sais pas pourquoi il m'a dit fous le spray sur la voiture, tu verras. C'est parti.
It'll be safe in there. Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Hey, the light's green. That means Doc can take the DeLorean out again.
Faut le dire à Doc alors. C'est bon, j'ai visé Doc. C'est vraiment pas pratique encore. Hein.
Hey, Doc. I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
La lumière
That
est verte.
gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short end, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
Hein?
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Ok. D'accord. Bon. Et tiens, si on allait revoir ce cher Doc à son labo.
How's it going in here?
Great! I'm almost ready to go.
Oh fuck. C'est pas là qu'il faut que j'aille, non? Ouais, trop fort. On va voir si la lumière est verte encore.
Hey, the light's green.
Hey, la lumière est encore verte. Alors ça c'est con, faut faire le tour de la voiture pour aller parler à Doc. Je trouve ça un petit peu débile quand même. Doc, and Doc.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me.
Putain, le
my
regard qui
dear.
m'a lancé.
Yes?
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success.
Je l'espère.
I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great!
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the chrome process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm storing it, you can... Uh-oh. Where did it go?
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
C'est tombé.
Age to perfection. Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
Merde.
Oh my!
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Callahan, what can I do for you?
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime.
Yes,
Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Okay.
Don't I wish?
Bon. Le truc qu'on a récupéré il ne sert plus. Le veux-tu? Le veux.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash?
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh, oh.
Me revoilà. Alors je pense que on va créer une ligue contre les antivirus foireux de merde là, qui vous rappellent toutes les 10 secondes. Vraiment les trucs les plus pète-couilles que je connaisse. Franchement, ça m'a pété, ça me pète les burnes. Jusque là. Ah, bref. Ça va, ça, j'ai pas perdu ma sauvegarde vu qu'il y a la sauvegarde automatique. Bon, heureusement on lui parle.
I still don't think Edna's right for you.
Oh? And who is she right for? You?
Me? No way.
Relax. I'm just yanking your tibia.
Could you tell me how this mental alignment meter works again?
Of course. Now, pay attention. Subjects put on the mind mapping helmet, which I activate with this radio switch.
Check.
The subject is then exposed to a series of visual stimuli provoking positive, negative, or indifferent reactions that are recorded by the mind map printer.
Ok.
Right.
Once a mind map is completed, it can be inserted into the mental alignment meter to pronounce judgment on the subject's mental state.
Okay, I think I got it.
Wouh. C'est quoi ces nouveaux avis?
What's with the new threads?
You like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Who?
Never mind.
Edna gave them to me. She says my usual clothes don't have enough zing for a public exhibition.
You can't marry Edna.
Why not?
There's someone better out there. Trust me.
I know you mean well, but look at me. I'm an awkward teenager with poor social skills and a predilection for prattling on about obscure scientific minutiae. Frankly, it's a miracle that one woman has found me desirable. It could be decades before another one comes along.
Let's just drop it.
Fine.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Bon, bah, j'ai pas grand chose à faire ici en fait. Bon bah on sort. Hein. Let's go, tout est parti. C'est assez énervant les chargements à chaque fois qu'on change de zone. Très souvent, ils sont très longs.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, what am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that it's done evaluating the time circuits. The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
Good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
Putain mais j'en sais rien.
I think I'm starting to get a
Qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je
plan.
fasse là?
Good. Tell me. No, no. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Bon. Bon. Un indice. Ok, ouais, ça j'avais compris. Attends. Si j'ai compris correctement.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
C'est... J'ai pas compris. Je vais le donner.
Emmett.
Harry,
What?
I'm at my wit's end. My portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula's disappeared.
Can't you make more?
There's no time.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll turn up soon.
Good. There's no way in God's green earth that I'm heading to that expo without it.
Oh, voilà, je l'ai.
I'd better not return it yet. I might need it to clean something. If only this stuff was several hours older, I could use it to dissolve Emmett's suit.
Ok, donc... Putain, mais je comprends rien. Faut que je refasse encore un voyage. Putain, j'ai le seum. Donc ça veut dire qu'il faut que je repose encore le truc, je refasse encore un voyage. Normalement ça va être bon. Oh là là, c'est vraiment tout un stratagème de ouf. Allez.
Hey, the light's green.
Oui, la lumière est verte, on l'avait deviné, man. Non, tu vas où? Tu vas parler à Doc Doc. Doc Doc.
need to talk to you.
Allez,
Excuse me,
allez.
Not at all,
Allez,
Mr.
allez,
Sagan.
allez.
Take your time.
Je
Much
vous
obliged,
fais
Miss
poireauter. Je vous fais poireauter.
Yes.
Hey, hey, hey.
Your chronometer's gone green
Ah, vous devez
again.
me détester là, hein. Ah, vous êtes ça.
This time my
Moi
test
aussi je
run
l'ai.
is a
Ça
success.
prend trop de temps là.
I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Bon, j'espère que le spray sera assez vieux parce que je vais péter un câble. Allez, allez, les bleus.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift.
Houston, on a un problème. J'espère que le spray marche bien.
Great!
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm storing it, you can... Uh-oh. Where did it go?
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Attendez là, je crois que j'ai moi-même fait un retour dans le futur là.
Age to perfection.
Oh non, en fait je vous fais revivre... Bon.
Hey Emmett, I'm back.
Vous restez plus longtemps avec moi. Hein. Ok, bah j'ai le seum. On va passer ça, on va essayer de le passer. Allez hop, on passe le dialogue, vous avez déjà vu ça. Hop 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 hop. Allez, on s'en fout, on s'en fout, on s'en fout, on s'en fout. Ok, ok, cool, cool.
Now,
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Callahan, what can I do?
What can I do? Je vais te le dire.
Mr. Sa
Hop,
He does.
hop, hop,
he says
He does.
hop.
Will you be all right?
En fait ça a pas sauvegardé au bon moment, en
Try
fait,
to
je me suis trompé. C'est pour ça que je me
I
disais
wish.
ça marchait pas. En fait, j'ai remonté le temps.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick.
Ouais, hop là, hop là.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Yep. As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Want to lend me a hand?
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
Bon, voilà. Allez, l'expo va commencer.
Marty!
Doc! What's all the hustle and bustle?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh,
Réparer la...
you got the time circuits fixed.
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
And,
Quoi?
in the timeline you're from...
The right timeline.
Yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog. And a bitchin' time train. And
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
oh, well, Edna ends up...
Non. Vaut mieux lui dire la vérité.
To be honest, she ends up kinda sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time
Faut
yelling
pas
out her
qu'on ait de
window
remords.
at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see.
Surtout pas ça. Non. Pas de remords.
Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, you know, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you. Doc, she tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument. Horrible. Oh, but she started out with such pure intentions.
So did Nero. I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we can find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
Impossible.
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes?
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Mince. Bon. On va quand même se tenir au plan. Hein. On va lui en foutre partout.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Oh, hello, Harry. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know. No telling how Edna's gonna react.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have. Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Oula. Qu'est-ce que ça va faire?
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask
Wait,
you.
your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Whoa!
grandfather's suit!
My formula.
Oh.
Look! Turn your head. I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
Emmett Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't. I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her,
Yes.
but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond
Ouch!
too. I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna, I...
don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Et ouais, on a changé la carte. Désolé mon petit vieux.
I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
That went off great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great.
Merde. C'est vrai que ça fait un petit pincement au cœur.
Emmett! Emmett!
Go away!
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
Huh?
The story is over.
Okay, Emmett, hold still. I know your emotions are running a little wild, but don't do anything crazy.
Emotions? What emotions? My emotions are dead. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do
This
you...
is where I come when I want to think.
Oh.
When I want to be alone.
Oh. What are you thinking about?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need... to get some perspective. Think about it. All the people who have it even worse than you. For instance, Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care. You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about... the automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
Bon, le téléphone alors.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Callahan. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Me! Care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did
Oh,
this
fuck.
to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Harry Callahan. Or is that even your real name?
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard! And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was gonna be a great scientist.
Vous êtes fous!
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to...
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah! And look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you! Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
The solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning! Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like...
A bolt of lightning?
Exactly! Static electricity! Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done.
C'est bien.
And the expo begins at 8!
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Whoa! Oh. Doc!
Emmett!
What?
Vous avez quelque chose d'utile sous la main?
Anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Oops.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
Hop. Descends sur la corde. Bon. Le spray.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
Vite, ramasser les sprays. Ok. Donc ça c'est fait. Ok, go.
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
Corde, plus vite. Allez, Marty. Allez.
Gotcha!
Let's get out of here.
Your pants! They're stuck!
Do something before we're crushed. Ah!
Wow. Mais vite, le spray. Il faut l'utiliser sur son vêtement pour le décrocher.
What are you doing?
Trust me! Hold on!
What did you say your name was again?
Marty!
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Whoa. Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
I thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of
C'est
it?
clair, effectivement, je suis bien d'accord. Je suis bien d'accord. Vous l'aurez peut-être remarqué, ça buguait. Hein. Juste avant. Ah, tiens.
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends. Tell me, how much do you know about Harry Callahan?
Oh oh oh. Ça va être du très lourd. Très très lourd. Très 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 lourd. Une alliance. Bon. Eh bien, je vous attends pour le prochain épisode. Qui arrivera très bientôt. Sur ce. On regarde ça.
Explain it again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
Non, faut empêcher ça. Bon, sur ce, je vous laisse. Et à très bientôt pour le prochain épisode.